for every meal, every day.
But the best part? Losing weight while doing it. Lee Cruz met a man who did just that, and today you're going to meet him as well.
Hey, good morning, guys. Today we're hanging out with our buddy John Cisna, who has put together a study that he conducted with the help of his students on himself, where he ate nothing but McDonald's for, I think, 90 days, and at the end of the practicum became healthier.
Well, you know what? I don't know whether it was healthy or not. You know, there's so many definitions.
Lost weight?
Well,
cholesterol down? How else do you quantify that?
Well, you know, there's so many definitions to the word health. I like to leave that to the people that have a DR in the salutation of their name. Yeah. But all I know is that I am so much better off now than I was before. I am much better off. So I'll leave the debate about what typifies health.
Whether it's McDonald's or not, I mean, you were eating sensible, correct? You were thinking about what you're putting in your mouth.
Absolutely.
So, I mean, the great thing for McDonald's is you can accomplish that here if you want to, but I think overall, the thing is, if you got a plan, you can change.
Well, and that's the whole point of this experiment. And what was neat about it, this has really shown me and shown people that there is really no such thing as a bad food. Think about it. Yeah. The thing that makes a food bad is the amount of it that you eat. Whether you eat at McDonald's, Burger King, Chipotle, whatever. You see, we have to quit throwing the fast food industry under the bus, because every time we do, that simply enables overweight people like me to say, see, that's why I'm fat. Burger King makes me fat. Or in all those years, they didn't make me fat. I made me fat.
Yeah, right. Well, there's my wife's cooking, which when we talk about bad food. So, a local operator from McDonald's helped out with the project by sponsoring you. But how did it get out that there was a guy doing this? Because I'm sure, as you said, you ended up with Matt Lauer on the Today Show. What started the ball rolling?
Well, it started the ball because after we finished the experiment and the results were so significant, I had a friend of mine who was one of the affiliates of our CBS, KCCI in Des Moines. I called him and I said, Kevin, we did this kind of cool thing. You might want to send somebody up and do a report. So they sent somebody up. They did a report. It showed that night. Well, I guess that when these things show, there's Twitter feeds. They put it out for anybody to pick up that wants to. By the next morning, I had a friend of mine call me and said, have you been on the internet? I said, no, I'm still out of bed. He said, well, get up, because your fat stomach is the #1 news story on Yahoo. And sure enough, by the next morning, 1.4 million people around the world saw that KCCI piece.
You're like a Kardashian.
You're going to insult me like that, huh?
Well, I'm just saying, when a body part blows up like that,
That's right.
It's usually a Kardashian. So, I mean, this has been quite a whirlwind for you, because now you're touring the country, essentially, and helping folks out with the message.
You know, I'm helping folks out with a message, but more importantly, you know, and I'm sure that you've seen the before pictures when I weighed 280 pounds, but I've been like that for most of my adult life. And the thing that keeps me going in this is that people need to understand, like me, we've got to quit blaming food for our problem. We've got to start taking accountability and responsibility. But there are hundreds of thousands of people around this country just like me that have battled weight all their life. And the message of choice is so important, because we can do something about our situation. We just have to take the accountability, and we've got to quit blaming food for the issues that we have with our weight problems.
Well, it's a fantastic story. If folks want to learn more about it, I know you're going to be at the Incredible Food Show later today.
Right.
But is there a place they can go to learn more?
You know, the easiest place, I've got a Twitter account. They can follow me at John Cisna, or just Google anything on there, and you'll see probably more about me than they want to. But that'd probably be the easiest way to do it.
Hey, great story. Thanks for talking to me.
Hey, my pleasure. Thank you.
Guys, that'll do it from here. Back to you.
I only seem to gain weight when I go to McDonald's.